Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 30th of June, the last day of June. Tomorrow we start July, the second half of the year, countdown to Christmas, which is still quite far away. And we need to deal with this Delta variant and the lockdown and the suffering that is to come. So please keep yourself healthy and safe. Obey all of the social distancing, the wearing of your mask and sanitizing. Get vaccinated. There's nothing wrong with the vaccine. All of this to protect yourself. I was struck in the reading today about the way in which God provides for us. We spoke a bit about God's faithfulness yesterday, but God provides for us. He provides actually for everyone on the earth. When the sun rose this morning, it rose on everyone, the good and the bad, or to quote from the Western movie, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It rose on everyone. And when God sends the rain, it tends to rain on everyone. But there's a way in which those who are Christian and who acknowledge God and worship Him are somehow better off. There's more provision for them. Now, whether that's measurable and that the Christian farmer, for instance, will get more rain on his or her farm, is a debatable point, and I'm not sure that that's quite the way God would want us to understand this or to apply it. And so to really mix up my words, there is a way, I believe, that for the Christian, we are less worse off. You have to think about that. Less worse off by following the Lord Jesus, by obeying Him. This is part of the provision that God makes. So we might all suffer the flood. We may all suffer the drought and the scorching heat. We may all suffer the gale wind. But is there perhaps a way in which the Christian suffers less, is less worse off? Difficult to say, but from experience, God cares and provides for those who acknowledge Him and who worship Him. Quite how He does it is debatable. But my question really then to you is, are you aware of this? Are you a follower of the Lord Jesus? Do you worship Him? Do you acknowledge Him and thank Him for what He has done in your lives? And then sit back and begin to look around you and realize just how God has protected you. Maybe it wasn't to get ill when others around you became ill, or it wasn't to be as ill as others around you. Maybe you were somehow miraculously able to recover from the flood or the drought or the gale or the scorching heat than those around you. Maybe God tipped you off, as it were, whispered in your ear and said, plant early, plant late, picking up on the theme of farming again. Maybe God said, when you drive in the car, slow down, or possibly even speed up without breaking the law, but get through this little section quickly. I've had examples like that in my life where I've felt God say to me very sternly, slow down immediately. And I do that wondering why, and then I understand, because a car in front of me, something happens to it, or it pulls out of an intersection and I have to slam on my brakes. And I realize that if I'd been going at the speed I had been going, well within the speed limit, but if I had been going at that speed, there would have been an accident. But that little voice firmly speaking to me and saying, slow down, is what saved me from an accident. That's just one, perhaps very simple example, but these are the ways in which God cares and provides for His people. He wants to do that to His children. He does it to all of us, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but how much more would He want to do it for those that profess His name? So dear friends, profess His name. Thank Him for all that He has done for you, because He does care for you. His eyes are upon you. He knows the number of hairs on your head. He knows so much about you, and He wants to share so much more of Himself with you. Let Him do that. Take time today and just acknowledge God and try your best to walk in the path He has laid out for you. Folks, have a wonderful day. We'll chat again tomorrow. God bless.